Zebras are one of the most recognizable animals on the planet, thanks to their bold black and white stripes. But have you ever wondered why zebras have stripes? Scientists have long debated the purpose of zebra stripes. Some theories suggest that they help zebras blend in with their surroundings, while others propose that they serve as a form of camouflage or as a means of communication. Zebras are social animals and live in herds that can range in size from a few individuals to several hundred. Within these herds, zebras exhibit a complex social structure with a hierarchical ranking system based on age and sex. Adult males are typically at the top of the hierarchy and are known as stallions. They are responsible for defending the herd from predators and competing males. Adult females, known as mares, form the majority of the herd and are typically responsible for caring for their young. Young zebras, known as foals, are at the bottom of the hierarchy and are protected by the adults in the herd. Zebras are known to form strong bonds with one another, and it is not uncommon for them to groom each other, nuzzle, and even hold each other's tails. Wild zebra populations are facing a number of threats, including habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict. Habitat loss is one of the most significant threats to wild zebra populations, as they require large areas of grassland and savanna to survive. Zebras are also hunted for their skin, meat, and other body parts, which is a major threat to their survival. Human-wildlife conflict is also a problem for zebras, as they are often killed by farmers who see them as pests that damage crops. Additionally, zebras are also at risk of being killed by vehicles on roads and rail tracks. Conservation efforts are in place to protect wild zebra populations. One of the main ways to protect zebras is through the creation of protected areas, such as national parks and reserves, where zebras can live and breed without fear of human interference. Additionally, conservation organizations are working to educate local communities about the importance of protecting zebras, and the benefits of living alongside them. Some programs also help farmers and herders to mitigate human-wildlife conflict through different practices. Furthermore, anti-poaching efforts are also critical to protect zebras from illegal hunting. Zebras and horses are closely related and belong to the same family, Equidae. They are similar in many ways, including their physical characteristics and behavior. However, there are also some key differences between the two animals. One of the most obvious differences is the presence of stripes on zebras. Zebras also have a more robust build and a shorter, stockier neck than horses. They are also known to be more aggressive and less docile than horses. Both zebras and horses are herbivores and live in herds in the wild. They are also known to be fast runners and are able to escape from predators. Both zebras and horses are also able to communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations and body language. In terms of domestication, horses have been domesticated for thousands of years and are used for a variety of purposes, such as transportation, sport, and companionship. Zebras, on the other hand, have not been domesticated to the same extent and are typically kept in captivity for conservation or research purposes. Zebras have a number of adaptations that allow them to survive in the African savanna. One of the most notable adaptations is their stripes, which have been proposed to serve a variety of functions, including camouflage, social communication, and protection from biting insects. Zebras are also able to survive in the harsh African climate by being able to go for long periods without water. They are able to extract water from vegetation and can survive on less water than most other grazing animals. Zebras are also able to escape from predators thanks to their speed and endurance. They can run at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour and are able to outrun most predators. They are also able to swim across rivers and lakes, which allows them to escape from predators and find new grazing areas. In addition, zebras have strong teeth and jaws which allow them to bite and chew tough plants, which is important as a source of food in the savanna. Their digestive system also allows them to extract as much nutrients as possible from the tough vegetation. Overall, the combination of their physical adaptations, behavior and social structure allows zebras to survive and thrive in the African savanna. Raising zebras on a farm or ranch is not as common as raising horses, but it is possible. Zebras require larger areas of land and more fencing than horses, due to their more aggressive nature. They also have specific dietary needs and require proper care to maintain their health. It is important to research and consult with experts before attempting to raise zebras on a farm or ranch, as they have a different behavior and needs than horses. Zebras have played a significant role in African culture and mythology for centuries. In many cultures, they are seen as symbols of strength and freedom, and they often feature in traditional stories and legends. In some cultures, zebras are also considered sacred animals, and are believed to have spiritual powers. In modern times, zebras continue to be an important part of African culture, and are often featured in art, music and literature. They are also often used as a symbol of Africa and of the continent's wildlife heritage. Human activity has had a significant impact on wild zebra populations. Habitat loss, due to activities such as agriculture, mining, and urbanization, is one of the main threats to wild zebra populations. As their habitats are destroyed or fragmented, zebras are forced to compete for resources with other animals, or to move into areas where they are more vulnerable to predators. Poaching is also a major threat to wild zebra populations, as they are hunted for their skin, meat, and other body parts. Additionally, human-wildlife conflict is also a problem for zebras, as they are often killed by farmers who see them as pests that damage crops. Climate change is also affecting the habitat of zebras, making it harder for them to find food and water. Conservation efforts are in place to protect wild zebra populations and to mitigate the impact of human activity on them. These efforts include creating protected areas, educating local communities, and anti-poaching efforts. However, more needs to be done to ensure the survival of wild zebra populations in the long term. To get the best experience observing zebras in the wild on a safari, it is important to go with a reputable tour company and a knowledgeable guide. It's also recommended to visit during the dry seasons, as this is when zebras congregate near water sources. Avoiding loud noises and sudden movements, and approaching them slowly and quietly, will also increase the chances of getting close to the zebras without disturbing them. Keep in mind that zebras are wild animals and should always